welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turning it on! And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
He's got him. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air, it's Flores. Got it, and he will score. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Fast start for the offense, points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start, and that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Fresno State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Warner. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On the run, it's Gilliam. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. 2nd sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to the running game. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he added the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Flores. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swann, so big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Rushes on him. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. On the ground, it's Gilliam. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Toss to the left. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Right back to the well. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Got his man on the right. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Warner. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the ground with the back.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Warner. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab down the left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Freeman.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air. It's Flores. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brock. Sliding off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes a catch. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll run it. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To the air, it's Warner. Finds his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try the run. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina.
Off play action on 1st down.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Warner. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They're able to put a stop with that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Hold and fire complete. Turning it on. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Fitzpatrick. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
first snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Warner. Finds the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Gillia.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It is good.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Cowboys! He got a step and just dusted the field. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The lone back's got it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Warner. On target. And they're able to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Off play action. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Quarterback running on the draw. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Flores. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Back to pass, it's Flores. Fires to the big fella. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Fresno State will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Flores. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Flores. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down.
27 on the play. Results of the play.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.